Let me ask you a question. How many generations do you think have read the Bible? It's not just a book, it's a living record that has been passed down through centuries, from one generation to the next, impacting lives and shaping the world we live in today. The Bible has been a part of human history for millennia, starting with its ancient versions recorded on scrolls plates and in the hearts of those who shared its teachings. Think about this. From Adam to Moses, the earliest generations didn't have the Bible as we know it today, but they had versions of sacred writings, prophecies, and teachings that were passed down orally or through early manuscripts. Later, these words were inscribed on scrolls, with copies carefully maintained by scribes and passed on to the next generations, and those early versions were shared among countless communities. As printing technology evolved, so did the accessibility of the Bible, with the first printed editions transforming how people encountered its message. Today, the Bible is distributed in over 2,000 languages, and more than 5 billion copies have been printed, making it the most read and widely distributed book in human history. Now, consider this. How many of those generations from the time of Adam all the way through the centuries have read or heard portions of the Bible? Whether it was through oral tradition, early manuscript copies, or modern translations, each generation has had access to the Bible in one form or another. From the ancient Israelites to the early Christians, from the Catholic monasteries to the Protestant reformers, the Bible has shaped the faith and beliefs of millions. Let me ask you this. What if the Bible is true? What if it really is the inspired Word of God? Think about how this book has survived the rise and fall of empires, the destruction of civilizations, and the passage of time. Why has it endured? Because it holds answers, it holds truth, and it continues to inspire and guide us today. You might think, but it's ancient, right? It's old and out of touch with the modern world. But here's the thing. The Bible has transcended time and place, influencing thinkers, leaders, and common people alike for over 2,000 years. It has spoken to kings, philosophers, scholars, and the poor. Its message has been carried across continents and generations through wars, plagues, and revolutions, yet it remains relevant to this day. Why is it still here? Why do so many people turn to it again and again, generation after generation? Because it speaks to the soul. It provides guidance, hope, and understanding about life's greatest questions, about who we are, why we're here, and what our purpose is. It reveals the character of God and the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. Throughout history, people have turned to the Bible for comfort, wisdom, and inspiration. From the earliest scrolls to the printed pages we have today, the Bible has touched billions of lives. The question is, will you join the generations of people who have sought answers from it? Will you be part of the legacy of those who have read, studied, and been changed by its words? But here's something even more profound. Think about the future. After we're gone, the Bible will still be here. It will continue to inspire new generations, just as it has for thousands of years. How many more people will read it? How many more generations will turn to its pages for hope, for understanding, for truth? The Bible has endured through countless generations, and it will continue to shape the future. As technology advances and the world changes, the Bible will still be there, shared through new mediums, new languages, and new methods of communication. More copies will be printed, more translations will be made, and more people will read its pages, finding comfort and answers in a world that constantly changes. The question is, will you be a part of the legacy now, or will you wait until it's too late? There are millions yet to be reached, and you have the opportunity to experience the power of the Bible in your life today. It's not just another book. It's a book that has withstood the test of time, shaping the lives of countless generations, from the beginning of humanity to the present. The Bible isn't just a relic of the past. It's a guide for today, providing answers that are as relevant now as they were thousands of years ago. If you think it's just an ancient story, then think about the millions who have found it to be more, who have found truth in its pages. Don't dismiss it because it's old. Don't let misconceptions hold you back from experiencing what countless others have. Here's the challenge. Read the Bible, study its words, and see for yourself. If it is true, the Spirit will testify of its truth to you, and that might change everything. But even if you don't believe, you'll still have read one of the most transformative books in history, one that has impacted billions over millennia. Don't let time or assumptions keep you from the wisdom that has shaped the world. Read the Bible today and see what it has to offer you.